Her body's gold like September. She burns through the night like an ember. And all those things we try forgetting, I remember. But we say we all fine, we all fine.
What's going on, guys? JHoyt back with you today. Today's video is a little bit out of the ordinary, and if you guys have seen the last couple of videos of mine, most of them have been out of the normal. So today's video is kind of like a welcome back in a way, because I haven't uploaded in a little bit, and today we're here to go over why I haven't been uploading. So now, first of all, let me just say, in NHL 17 right now, there is not much to do, and you really have to love a game to play it when there's nothing to do. And with Call of Duty, I could get on any game, any Call of Duty game ever, and play and have fun. But right now with NHL 17, it's like, okay, I'm playing a GM mode as a different team than usual. So it's like kind of boring that way. I haven't even touched Be a Pro this year. You know, Hockey Ultimate Team's just the same. There's competitive seasons. That's like the last one. That's like this week or something. So it's kind of like that's the only thing to look forward to. So in that case, there's not really much to play for. And so there's not really, much to upload or to really talk about, because nothing's really happening. And with NHL 18 coming out in the next like 2 or 3 weeks, I think it is, then we have that to look forward to. But either way, not much to look forward to in NHL 17. I don't really want to play Call of Duty right now because Infinite Warfare sucks, and I don't really want to play any other COD game right now anyway. But not really because of just NHL that I haven't been uploading. I have been having some health issues, and I want to take you back to before, or to like about the middle of June. So like 2 weeks into June, and if you guys don't know, my birthday's at the end of June, by the way. And right before my birthday, the week or two before, I started feeling like absolute crap, most of the time. And not only was I never really a sick kid or an injured kid, this kind of came out of nowhere. And I don't know if it was something I did or ate or, came in contact with, or, what the case. But I randomly started throwing up a lot and feeling like crap majority of the time. So as soon as my birthday went past, about 2 weeks after it started, I went to the doctor's office and I was like, hey, I told them the situation, what's going on. And, they gave me medication to try to help and to see if that would help. And long story short, it didn't, right? I took it for the duration that I was supposed to, and it didn't work. So they stopped the first medication and we went on to a second one. Just like the first one, the second one did not work. So after the second one didn't work, they said, maybe we should try to test for some more things. And so I had, a big round of blood work. If you've ever had blood work, usually they have like two little, I don't remember what they're called, like vials or, whatever they're called. Two little containers of blood. Usually that's what you give for blood work. And, they did that. Everything seemed normal. All my levels were pretty much normal. And I was like, okay, so that didn't help. So then we did a second round of blood work, and all that seemed fine. Nothing really out of the ordinary for me. And they were like, okay, so let's try to do an ultrasound. Well, actually, they wanted to do a CT scan or a CAT scan first. So I don't remember if it was the insurance or something denied that or made it not happen. And we did an ultrasound, and the ultrasound showed that I had a slightly enlarged spleen. So I was like, okay, that sounds scary. What exactly does that mean? And, we went through that whole situation, and, they wanted to see more tests and figure out, what was going on and why this was all happening. So we went through, I think it's like a third or fourth round of blood work to try to figure out testing for completely different things than before. And then we did a CT scan, a CAT scan, if you want to call it that. So it's both the same thing. So that kind of just confirmed what we already knew and showed a little bit more. And it was all pretty normal again, nothing out of the ordinary for me. And so I'm going to my doctor, and I'm like, why is this happening? We've had all these tests, this blood work. Why haven't we figured out what's wrong? So they sent me to a GI doctor, or I don't remember the exact name, but it has to do with all your guts and your abdomen and your stomach and, all of the organs in the stomach area. So I went in there, and they, told me a bunch of stuff. The doctor was not American, so he didn't really speak too much of fluent English. And so he spoke English, but not very well, so I could barely understand him. But what I got from it was we had to do 2 more tests. And for one, I had to go get a scope done. And I don't remember the exact name of it is, but they basically, you know, knocked me out and put a scope down my throat, and they looked down there and did whatever they do during a scope procedure, and everything basically came from that was normal, except for I have a little bit of an inflamed esophagus or something like that. So other than that, everything seemed normal and nothing really was the problem. Still waiting on some results from that, but sometime upcoming here, I have to go for another test where I have to be up before 8 a.m., be into the doctor's at 8 a.m., and be there for up to 5 freaking hours. Up to 5, but more than 4. So if you guys don't know, I am not a morning person, and for me to be up at 8 a.m. to begin with is kind of painful, but not only to have a test where I have to wait around for 4 to 5 hours kind of sucks even worse. And so that whole situation is going to suck. That's upcoming yet. I don't have that scheduled, but long story short, I don't know what's wrong with me yet. And so for a person that's never really been a sick kid or a sick you know, adult, now that I am, you know, it's very, very frustrating. You know, it's putting a damper on a lot of my friends that I want to hang out with, and you know, I obviously want to hang out, but I don't want to ruin, you know, any hangout sessions or, you know, talking sessions, or, you know, I don't want to ruin, you know, friend time. And I always want to have fun, you know, hang out with my friends, have a good time, and, you know, overall just not be home anymore, because this is getting really annoying. But I think I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. I'll let you guys know if anything else happens. You know, make sure to follow my Twitter at JHoyt74 for more updates and or, you know, tweets in general. And make sure you guys hit that like button and let me know what you guys thought down in the comment section below, and subscribe for more. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later.
Jumping off the porch like mom's not home. Just a couple kids living on our own. Summer nights, love them how they take so long. Run with the feet.